is tuning in. Thank you for joining us. I'm Gary Lubitor. Also ahead, a Utica man is accused of causing more than $12,000 in damage to someone's car by smashing it with a metal pipe. We'll hear from police. But first, it is frigid outside right now. Temperatures in the teens. Meteorologist Hannah Evans joining us from the Weather Center. It seems like this is the coldest morning of the season so far.
Yes, so it's more like all of our temperatures are in the single digits this morning. Very, very cold. Some areas, Old Forge is at 2 degrees this morning.
Wow.
So very cold, our coldest morning thus far. We'll warm up today right near 30 degrees, but it doesn't look like we'll reach above freezing today.
Yeah, we'll take 30 though.
Yeah, we'll take it, I guess.
Yeah.
So this morning, I would definitely recommend using the car starter. I know there's mixed feelings about this, but it is very, very chilly to start. We are ranging from around 3 to 10 degrees, freezing, a little bit of a wind, so it is feeling just a little bit cooler. I would definitely recommend using the car starter this morning. Same thing goes for tomorrow. We have another cold night ahead tonight. And here's a look at our temperatures right now. Just 4 degrees in Little Falls, 5 degrees in Cooperstown, 3 degrees in Westmoreland, and it does feel a couple degrees cooler than that to start, and we will only reach the upper 20s, right near 30 degrees today. But we will be seeing sunshine, so hopefully that keeps us warm a little bit more. This morning, coldest morning thus far. Tomorrow is going to be another chilly morning, but we are going to be seeing sunshine for both today and tomorrow. But we are tracking unsettled weather to come back in on Friday, and it looks like we are going to be seeing some snowfall, possibly some mixed precipitation. We will continue to keep you updated on that. But for the rest of today, expect sunshine, a little bit of a breeze, highs reaching the upper 20s, and I will be talking a little bit more about that snowfall expected on Friday coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. Now let's get right to it.
Welcome back. As you are heading out the door this morning, I would definitely be careful for icy spots, even black ice, because any untreated surfaces that saw some melting snow yesterday iced over last night, as we did fall in the single digits for all of us, most of us. Even tomorrow morning, too, there are going to be some icy spots because it is going to get pretty chilly overnight once again. So just be careful of that this morning and be careful of black ice on the roadways. We are going to be seeing sunshine for both today and tomorrow, but once again, not looking to reach above freezing with highs just around 30 degrees. We warm up a little for Thursday and Friday, but we start to see an increase in cloud cover on Thursday in preparation for our next chance of unsettled weather on Friday. And once again, still a little bit of inconsistencies with the models. Some models have all snow and some have mixed precipitation, so we will keep you updated on that. Gary.
Anna, thank you. Staying with the weather now, there's lots of beautiful snow in the mountains of California. There's the possibility of severe weather and tornadoes in the south, and blizzards could potentially impact parts of the plains. Mike Valerio has more on the first major winter storm of the season that's impacting millions from coast to coast.
A ski lift tempest-tossed in South Lake Tahoe, the majestic mountains in California and Nevada, setting the scene for the opening act of a major winter storm.
It's going to be powder town up here. We've got a lot of snow coming through. I mean, we've seen reports anywhere from 24 inches, over 36 inches. It's going to be a big one.
Just look at this incredible time lapse from Idaho. As the mountain peaks fade in and out of view, more than 20 inches of snow pile up, reaching the very top of the ruler. After dark today, the potential for dangerous tornadoes developing across parts of the southern plains, with the system moving as far east as Florida by Friday. Meantime, back east, a taste of winter weather from separate snowfalls this weekend. Travel troubles affecting D.C., New York, and New England. An announcement made in Boston that no one wanted to hear.
There was a queue of planes that had to be de-iced, and all of the gates were backed up.
I'm Mike Valerio reporting.
The time now is 5:15. Still ahead on Sunrise, some cities across the country.
Central New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with clear skies this morning, but it is very, very cold. A lot of our temperatures are in the single digits. Let's take a look now at the Cavie Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Temperatures dropped very, very low last night as we did see clear skies all night, and we are not going to warm up too much today. We will remain below freezing for the high temperatures. So this is the first very, very cold morning of the season. I definitely recommend using the car starter this morning. I used it. A lot of our temperatures are in the single digits. We are ranging from about 2 to 3 degrees to 10 degrees, a little bit of a breeze as well, so it is feeling just a little bit cooler than the actual temperature. I would definitely use the car starter for the most amount of time this morning. And we are also seeing widespread frost, so you definitely need a little extra time to scrape off the car or even use the defroster with the car starter this morning, because all of us are seeing frost as it did get very, very cold last night. We are still tracking dry conditions on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Just a little bit of a breeze coming out of the northwest, making it feel a little bit cooler than the actual temperature, but we will continue to see mostly sunny skies today, and we will warm up to right near 30 degrees, so we will be on the cooler side, and same thing goes for tomorrow. We start to get a little bit warmer for Thursday and the weekend as high temperatures reach just above freezing, but our next chance for unsettled weather actually looks to be on Friday, with snow possibly mixed with some rain and mixed precipitation due to that low pressure system that's out west at this point. And once that moves through, lake effect snow looks to start up for the weekend. So we will continue to keep an eye out on that and update you with the snowfall map for tomorrow. If you do have any more holiday shopping to do, I definitely recommend getting it done earlier this week. Today through Thursday looks fine, because once Friday and the weekend comes, it is going to be a little bit messy with some tricky travel. For this morning, once again, starting out most of us in the single digits. Right around noon, we will still be pretty chilly, just in the mid to upper 20s at that point. Seeing sunshine though, and sunshine remains for the day with highs right near 30 degrees. As for tonight, we will be seeing some cloud cover come in, but overall we start out tomorrow morning mostly clear. So it is going to be another chilly morning with temperatures in the lower teens to start, and we will remain on the cooler side tomorrow once again around noon, seeing sunshine, but temperatures just in the mid to upper 20s. For today, temperatures are going to reach right near 30 degrees for the high. It is going to remain pretty cold. A little bit of a breeze as well coming out of the northwest, making it feel just a little bit cooler. Some extra cloud cover does come in tonight, but we ultimately start out tomorrow morning mostly clear, which allows for a pretty low temperatures to come in. We will remain on the cooler side once again tomorrow, still seeing sunshine with that system that's moving in from the west coming in on Friday, so we are keeping an eye out on that. And because of the winds with it, we could be seeing lake effect snow form Saturday through Monday, Gary.
We will be keeping an eye on that.
Yes, we are definitely keeping an eye on Friday, and then possibly that lake effect snow forming for the days after.
Let's hope for the best.
Yes, let's hope.
Anna, thank you. Well, the triple. Thank you for joining us for this half hour. I'm Gary Libator. A lot to get to, but first, you are waking up to freezing cold temperatures blanketing central New York. Let's get right over to meteorologist Hannah Evans in the Storm Tracker 2 Weather Center, where she has a look at everything you need to know to start your day. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Gary. We are, all of us, in the single digits this morning. Very, very chilly. It's cold in the studio here, too. I'm freezing over here.
Yeah, let's talk about those car starters and what a great invention those are, huh?
Yes, I used mine this morning. I know a lot of people have, mixed feelings about it, but I would definitely recommend using it for the longest amount of time this morning.
Yeah, don't run them for too long, but just as long as you need them to warm up.
Yes, so let's take a look now. Temperatures at this point are ranging in the single digits, around 2 to 3 degrees to up 10 degrees. Freezing, a little bit of a breeze, so it is feeling just a little bit cooler with clear skies. So I would definitely recommend using the car starter this morning just to get yourself started. We are also seeing some frost, so maybe use the car starter to defrost the car windshield. All of us are in the single digits mostly. 8 degrees in Whitesboro and Earlville, 3 degrees in Westmoreland, and 4 degrees in Little Falls. So far, this is the coldest morning this season. All of us are in the single digits, but we are going to be seeing plenty of sunshine ahead, both today and tomorrow. High temperatures, though, are going to remain below freezing for both of these days. With our next chance of unsettled weather on Friday, we are going to continue to track it. At this point, looks like it could be a mixed precipitation with some snow, so we are keeping an eye out on that, and it could linger into lake effect snow snow over the weekend. But for today, we will be dry with some sunshine after a freezing morning. We will reach right near 30 degrees, and I will be talking a little bit more about that snow on Friday. Coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. Developing this morning, New Hartford.
Welcome back. This morning, I would definitely just be careful for any areas of black ice on the roads because a lot of melted snow from yesterday did refreeze overnight as we did fall into the single digits and the teens, and any of those wet surfaces did turn a bit icy. So definitely be careful for even just icy spots in general and black ice. Honestly, I would say for most of today because we are going to remain below freezing. Up in the North Country, high temperatures just look to reach the lower to mid 20s. We will be in the mid-20s in the Mohawk Valley, and same thing for the southern valleys. We do have high temperatures forecasted for right near 30 degrees, but that's still going to be below freezing today. We will be seeing sunshine and a little bit of a breeze, but we do look to remain dry for today and tomorrow. Our next chance for snow looks to come in Thursday night into Friday, and then for most of the day on Friday. We will continue to keep you updated on that, but most of the heavy snow does look to fall on Friday, and we will have a snowfall forecast out tomorrow. Gary.
Hannah, thank you. Just like the temperature outside, gas prices are.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out very, very cold. All of our temperatures are in the single digits. It looks to be the coldest morning this season so far. Let's take a look now at the Cavie Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Clear skies to start. We remained clear all last night. That's what allowed our temperatures to fall way below freezing into the single digits. And today we are not looking to warm up too much. High temperatures look to be just in the mid to upper 20s. So heading out the door this morning, I would definitely recommend using the car starter because of how cold it is. We are ranging in the single digits, freezing with a little bit of a breeze, so it is feeling even a little bit cooler than the actual temperature. I would definitely recommend using it for the longest amount of time because it is very, very cold, and all of us are seeing a frost as well, so maybe it may even help you kind of defrost the car windshield this morning, as all of us did see frost form last night. We are going to continue to see dry conditions today. This is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, and very little cloud cover. Mostly sunny skies come in, but it is going to remain cold and a little bit of a breeze coming out of the northwest. High temperatures look to reach just in the upper 20s, right near 30, and same thing goes for tomorrow. 2 very cold days ahead for today and tomorrow. We start to warm up a little bit more on Thursday, and Friday is our next chance for unsettled weather. It looks like we could be seeing some snowfall, mixed precipitation as well as possible as we reach above freezing. That is from a low pressure system coming out of the west. Then, since where we live, lake effect snow is possible. Lake effect snow looks to continue for the weekend. So we will keep you updated on that and give you a snowfall forecast tomorrow. If you do have any more holiday shopping to do, I definitely recommend getting it done either today through Thursday before that tricky travel weather does look to come in for the weekend. I would say today through Thursday is going to be dry, and definitely get it done before that snowfall on Friday and over the weekend. Today, starting out very chilly. Around noon, we will be seeing sunshine, but temperatures at that point only in the mid to upper 20s, and we will remain very cold today, below freezing for the high temperature. Tonight, some extra cloud cover comes in, but we clear out early tomorrow morning. That allows for our temperatures to reach the lower teens once again tomorrow morning, pretty chilly, and we will just reach the mid to upper 20s once again tomorrow around noon, but we will continue to see sunshine tomorrow. For today, sunshine, very cold day ahead, a little bit of a breeze as well, and another chilly night with lows in the lower teens. We will be seeing sunshine again tomorrow with an increase in cloud cover on Thursday. Our next chance for unsettled weather looks to be on Friday. Some snow is possible with mixed precipitation, and it looks to form lake effect snow as we head into the weekend and beginning of next week, Gary.
And those chilly temperatures looking at 10 tonight.
Yes, very, very cold. Another cold morning tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah, we'll get through it.
Yes.
Hannah, thank you. Well, new this morning, the number of accidents. I'm Gary Libitor. Also ahead, a Utica man is accused of causing more than $12,000 in damage to someone's car by smashing it with a metal pipe. We'll have the details, but first, it is frigid outside. Temperatures right around 10 degrees. Wow, it is chilly outside, Hannah.
Yes, we are starting out very cold, so I would definitely recommend using the car starter because it is the coldest morning so far this season.
Probably one of the best inventions ever.
I know. So if you're lucky to have one, I would use it. Let's take a look now at the car starter forecast. All of us are kind of ranging in the single digits. We have temperatures ranging from 3 to 10 degrees with a little bit of a wind speed as well. So I would definitely recommend using it for the longest time you can. So here's a look at what our Skywatchers have. Just 0 degrees in Inlet, 1 below 0 in Verona Beach, 5 degrees in New Hartford. Looking to the south, still in the single digits. 5 degrees in Hartwick and Lawrence, and 2 degrees in Emerson. Very, very cold, our coldest morning thus far. It is going to be cold tomorrow morning as well, but we are going to be seeing sunshine both today and tomorrow. Our next chance of unsettled weather looks to be on Friday. We will continue to keep you updated on that. At this point, it looks like we could be seeing mixed precipitation, so we will have the snowfall map out tomorrow. For today, though, sunshine, we will warm up to the upper 20s, and I will be talking a little bit more about that snow on Friday. Coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. Now let's get right to it. Whitestown.
Welcome back. Heading out the door this morning, I would definitely be careful for any icy spots because any areas that did see melting snow yesterday that were wet overnight definitely iced over this morning. The same thing is going to happen tomorrow morning because we are going to be seeing temperatures drop into the low teens once again. So just be careful of that as you are heading out the door. But today we will be seeing sunshine. Today and tomorrow, highs are just going to be in the upper 20s though. We will remain below freezing with an increase in cloud cover coming in on Thursday. It is looking to be overcast on Friday as that is our next day for seeing some unsettled weather looking to move into the region. So at this point, it does look like there could be mixed precipitation because some models are showing mixing in our area while other models are showing all snow. So we will keep you updated on that and have a snowfall map out tomorrow. Gary.
Hannah, thank you. As the triple threat of COVID-19.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out very, very cold this morning. All of us are in the single digits. We will just reach the upper 20s today. Let's take a look now at the CAVI tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Clear skies to start. That's why it got so cold last night. We did see clear skies overnight, allowing for temperatures to drop into the single digits. And we will just be in the upper 20s for the high temperature today, so it is going to remain on the cooler side. Heading out the door this morning, I would definitely grab the car starter because we are ranging from around 3 to 10 degrees. A little bit of a breeze as well, so it is feeling just a little bit cooler than the actual temperature. I would definitely use the car starter for the longest amount of time. This is our coolest mornings this season so far. We are also seeing widespread frost, so maybe use the car starter to defrost the car windshield because all of us are seeing some frost this morning as we did fall into the single digits last night. But we are tracking dry conditions. This is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We are going to be seeing mostly sunny skies today with a little bit of a breeze coming out of the northwest and temperatures reaching the upper 20s. We are going to be on the cooler side tomorrow as well. We do start to warm up towards the end of the week, but that is when our unsettled weather looks to come in. On Friday, snow and some mixed precipitation is possible due to that low pressure system that is out west at this point. And since lake effect is very common in our area with the winds with this low pressure system, we could be seeing this turn into lake effect snow for the rest of the weekend, even into Monday. If you do have any holiday shopping to do, I would definitely recommend getting it done earlier this week. Today through Thursday, I would say yes, because that is when it's going to be dry. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that's when tricky travel does look to come in as we are tracking some snowfall. So once again this morning, starting out very cold. Around noon, we will be seeing sunshine, but that point temperatures still in the mid to upper 20s. Later on, we will start to see an increase in cloud cover for tonight, but still a very chilly night ahead because we are going to be seeing clear skies come in right before sunrise tomorrow morning. So that will allow our temperatures to drop into the lower teens, another very chilly morning. And even around noon tomorrow, although we will be seeing sunshine, temperatures at that point are still only going to be in the mid 20s. 20s. So for today, expect highs to be into the upper 20s. We will be seeing sunshine and a little bit of a breeze with some clouds moving in tonight, but still another chilly night with lows in the lower teens. Sunshine continues for tomorrow with some clouds coming in on Thursday. Our next chance of unsettled weather looks to be some mixed precipitation on Friday due to that low pressure system out west, and we could be seeing some lake effect snow lingering even through Monday, Gary.
Get those blankets out again tonight.
Yes, the heated blankets, that's what I have. The electric blanket is
That
the
helps,
best.
that helps, yeah. Hannah, thanks. Be sure to like us on Facebook and for joining us for this half hour. I'm Gary Libitor. A lot to get to, but first, you are waking up to very, very frigid temperatures blanketing central New York. Let's get right over to meteorologist Hannah Evans in the Storm Tracker 2 Weather Center, where she's got a look at these single digits, right? Wow.
Yes, we are on the single digits this morning. Very, very cold, so I would definitely recommend using the car starter.
I don't blame you.
Yes. So let's take a look now. Temperatures at this point are ranging from around 3 to 10 degrees. It is even feeling just a little bit cooler because there is a little bit of a breeze. I would recommend using the car starter to kind of get you started this morning. We are also seeing frost outside. According to our sky watchers, once again, all in the single digits, 0 degrees in Inlet, 1 below 0 in Verona Beach, 5 degrees in New Hartford. Looking to the south, still in the single digits, 7 degrees in Cooperstown, 4 degrees in Milford. This looks to be the coldest morning so far for this season, but we are going to be seeing sunshine for both today and tomorrow. Our next chance of unsettled weather looks to be on Friday. At this point, it looks to be snow, possibly some mixed precipitation. We will keep you updated on that. For the rest of today, though, sunshine. Highs will reach the upper 20s, and I will be talking a little bit more about that snow on Friday coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. Developing this morning, New Hartford Police.
Welcome back. If you are going to be heading outside this morning, I would definitely just be careful for black ice. Any areas that melted yesterday and turned wet, that definitely froze overnight last night as we did fall into the single digits. So just be careful of that this morning, and black ice is hard to see. There also are just icy spots in general. Today, we are only going to see high temperatures mainly in the 20s. In the North Country, lower to mid-20s. Mid-20s in the Mohawk Valley, and same thing for the Southern Valley. So it looks like it could be icy all day today, even though we are going to be seeing sunshine. Looking ahead, though, we are going to be dry both today and tomorrow. Our next chance for snow looks to come in Thursday night, with the heaviest of snow falling throughout the day on Friday. We will keep you updated on that. That could also turn into lake effect snow for over the weekend. Gary.
Hannah, thank you. Well, just like the temperature up.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. It is starting out freezing this morning with temperatures in the single digits, and we are only going to reach the upper 20s today. Let's take a look now at the CAV tower camera overlooking the Mohawk Valley. A beautiful sunrise to start. We did see clear skies last night. That's why our temperatures did get so low, and we are just going to be in the upper 20s today, but we will continue to see sunshine. So heading out the door this morning, or getting ready to head out the door, I would definitely recommend using the car starter probably for the longest time possible. We are ranging in the single digits, freezing, a little bit of a breeze as well, so it is feeling a little bit cooler than the actual temperature. We are also seeing frost widespread for all of us, so definitely maybe use the car starter to kind of get that frost off the car. But this morning, Nala can clearly see her neighbor, Lenny, today, trying to stay warm in the cold. Very, very, very cold. Temperatures in the single digits, but by the afternoon for the commute home, we are going to be seeing sunshine and then clear skies. It should be fine. For driving today, we are going to remain dry. I would just definitely watch out for some black ice this morning. If you do want to be a part of this, you can head over to my Facebook page and post pictures of your cats over there. Still tracking dry conditions on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, and we are going to be seeing very little cloud cover today. It is just going to be cool, and there is going to be a breeze coming in from the north, making it feel a little bit cooler than the actual temperature. Just reaching the upper 20s today and tomorrow, 2 very cold days ahead. We do start to warm up again towards the end of the week, but our next chance of unsettled weather looks to be on Friday due to that low pressure system that is bringing that snow to the west coast. That is going to move towards us, possibly bringing in some snow, some mixed precipitation. And then even after it moves out, it looks like lake effect might pick up for the rest of the weekend. So we will keep you updated on that and have a snowfall map out very soon. But if you do have any holiday shopping to do, I definitely recommend getting it done earlier this week. Today through Thursday it will be dry when traveling shouldn't be an issue. Friday and the weekend, tricky travel is definitely possible. For this morning, once again, very cold. Right around noon, still seeing sunshine, but temperatures at that point only in the mid to upper 20s, and we will remain in the 20s for most of today. Tonight, we will be seeing a little bit extra cloud cover come in, but still clear skies come in for early tomorrow morning. That allows our temperature to drop into the lower teens to start off tomorrow morning, and seeing sunshine once again tomorrow, but just around noon, once again, still in the mid 20s. So for today, expect cold weather. Highs will just be in the upper 20s, a little bit of a breeze coming from the north as well. And tonight, another chilly night ahead with lows in the lower teens. Sunshine remains for tomorrow. We will see an increase in cloud cover on Thursday, with unsettled weather looking to come in on Friday and possibly even picking up as lake effect snow for the rest of the weekend, Gary.
You guys are going to be busy in that weather center.
Yes, we are, especially Eric, who works the weekends.
That's for sure. We'll see what we get. Hannah, thank you. New this morning, the number of accidents involving deer has increased, and it is a chilly one. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
We are still tracking pretty low temperatures at this point, or this afternoon. Temperatures are just around 20 degrees. We look to just reach the upper 20s today. Right now, we are measuring 21 degrees at the Griffith Park Airport in Rome, but we are seeing calmer wind speeds, so it actually feels like that temperature. And we are seeing some sunshine, so it is kind of keeping us warm a little bit. But I would definitely be very careful walking around outside or even just driving. Still pretty icy because we are still below freezing, and the same thing will be for tomorrow. Still going to be a little bit icy as temperatures remain below freezing tonight and for most of the day tomorrow. So it is going to remain very cold with high temperatures just in the upper 20s both today and tomorrow, but we are going to be seeing plenty of sunshine for both of these days. And our next chance of unsettled weather looks to be Friday. That is when we look to see our next system move through, and we could be seeing lingering lake effect snow showers into the weekend. So we will keep you updated on that. And for the rest of this day, we are tracking sunshine, highs in the upper 20s. I will be talking a little bit more about that snowfall this weekend coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. Now to the massive winter storms that are moving across the nation. This noon, at least 8 million people are under severe weather advisories in parts of the plains and southeast. This is video right here from Alaska. NBC's Maggie Vespa has more.
This morning, severe winter weather roaring across the nation. In the Dakotas, ice is the big problem. Slick roads causing accidents on the road overnight.
You can see here on the truck, that's pure ice right there.
And in below freezing temperatures, locals hopeful they don't lose power and heat.
My family's gonna hunker down and pray that the electricity stays on so we don't freeze.
Whiteout conditions pummeling the Rockies overnight with winds blowing up to 50 miles per hour. Colorado under its first blizzard warning in 2 years. It's one of several states on high alert this morning. In North Dakota, snowplow crews preparing to dig the state out of the anticipated big storm. Heavy snow also hitting the Central Plains. They're anticipating up to 2 feet in northern Nebraska and western South Dakota.
Stay home if you can, stock up on supplies.
In some areas, snow and ice-covered streets already making driving dangerous. In Utah, slick roadways caused this bus to lose control and crash onto its side. More than 20 passengers were hospitalized, including 2 in critical condition.
The clear thought that hit me is when everyone just started panicking, screaming.
Severe weather also making air travel brutal for many this week.
I want to go home. I'm tired.
On Monday, almost 3,900 flights were delayed and 173 canceled. And in some regions experiencing major snowfall, travel could be close to impossible in the coming days. On the West Coast, in Arizona, a rarely seen or heard winter weather phenomenon, thunder snow. And in California, they're clearing roads and cleaning up. The same storm system that dropped at least 4 feet of snow in the Sierra Nevada mountains is now bearing down on the rest of the country.
NBC's Maggie Vespa reporting. Well, the Johnson Park Center in Utica will once again later today be providing food for those who need.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are still very cold this afternoon with a lot of our temperatures just around 20 degrees. Let's take a look now at the Utica National Tower camera overlooking Main Street in Cooperstown. We are seeing beautiful snow on the trees and on the ground. We are seeing sunshine for the rest of the day. Should help us warm us up just a little bit, but we are still only going to reach right near 30 degrees for the high temperature. So let's take a look at what our sky watchers have thus far. Still just around 20 for most of us. We have 20 degrees in Clinton, 19 degrees in Old Forge, and 21 degrees in Cassville. But Nala can clearly see her neighbor. We are seeing mostly sunny skies. It is just a little bit icy outside still, a little bit cold still. Today she's saying hi to Lenny, both trying to keep warm for the rest of today. For the evening commute, shouldn't be a problem at all either. Still tracking dry conditions, but it may just be a little bit icy as we are not looking to reach above freezing for today. We are still dry on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar and seeing very little cloud cover. Sunshine for most of the day with a little bit of a breeze coming out of the northwest. We are looking ahead to this weekend though. It is looking to remain dry through Thursday, and on Friday that is our next chance of seeing unsettled weather. That is due to that low pressure system causing those snowstorms out west. It is going to make its way towards us. At this point, still not sure if it's going to be mixing or if we're going to be seeing all snow, because a lot of the models do have all snow, but some of the models do have mixing in there as well, which could kind of interrupt larger snowfall totals. So it is still 3 days out. Just a heads up for this. We will give out the snowfall forecast tomorrow to get you prepared for that on Friday. If you do have any holiday shopping to do though, I would definitely recommend getting it done either today through Thursday, because that is when we are going to be dry with no travel issues. Travel issues can start to occur Thursday night, Friday, and even through the weekend, as lake effect snow is possible for the rest of the weekend, even after that low pressure system moves out. So right now we have temperatures in the mid-20s around that point. We are going to be seeing highs just reaching near 30, remaining below freezing today, and an increasing cloud cover tonight, so it's not going to get as chilly as last night because we did see clear skies, but still a cold morning tomorrow with temperatures in the lower teens to start out. Tomorrow is going to be very similar to today with sunshine and temperatures reaching the mid-20s around noon once again. So for the rest of today, expect sunshine, but it is going to remain on the cooler side with highs just around 30 degrees, and tonight a low in the lower teens. It's not going to be as cold as last night, but it still is going to be pretty chilly. As we head into tomorrow, we will be seeing some sunshine once again. Highs are going to be near 30. An increase in cloud cover occurs on Thursday. Our next chance of unsettled weather is on Friday due to that low pressure system out west, and even after that moves through on Friday, lake effect snow could pick up for the rest of the weekend, even into Monday, Gary.
We'll be keeping an eye on that.
Yes, for sure. Right now, just a heads up, but probably give out the snowfall forecast tomorrow.
Hannah, thank you. Across the country, this half hour, once again, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans, and once again, it's cold outside.
Yes, it is still pretty cold out. We are just measuring temperatures in the 20s this afternoon, but we will be seeing some sunshine. Right now, we are measuring 21 degrees at the Griffith Park Airport in Rome, but calmer wind speeds are here today, so it actually feels like that temperature. And once again, seeing some sunshine, but it looks like we will stay below freezing. I would just be very careful for any icy spots, especially on sidewalks and roadways. And the same thing goes for tonight and tomorrow. It does remain below freezing tomorrow as well. So it remains very cold for the next couple of days, but we are going to be seeing plenty of sunshine both today and tomorrow, with our next chance of unsettled weather on Friday. At this point, it is looking like we are going to be seeing some snowfall, possibly even some mixed precipitation, and that is going to be coming in from that low pressure system, bringing in those snowstorms out west. But for the rest of today, we will be dry, highs in the upper 20s with sunshine. I will be talking a little bit more about the snow for this weekend coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. Brand new this noon, a part
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are still pretty cold for the rest of this afternoon, but we are going to be seeing sunshine. Let's take a look now at our Utica National Tower camera overlooking Main Street in Cooperstown. Pretty white trees outside. Snow is still on the ground. It's probably not going to melt today because we do look to remain below freezing. So according to our sky watchers, temperatures at this point are mainly around 20 degrees for most of us. 19 degrees in Old Forge, 20 degrees in Clinton, and 21 31 degrees in Cassville. We will continue to see dry conditions today. This is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Very little cloud cover. Sunshine persists for most of the day and just a little bit of a breeze coming out of the northwest, but it is going to remain cold with highs reaching just near 30 degrees, and the same thing for tomorrow. We will be dry through Thursday, but our next chance for seeing unsettled weather looks to be on Thursday night into Friday, and that is due to that low pressure system that is out to the west, causing those snowstorms out west at this point. We are just giving you a heads up now, still unsure of how much snowfall we are going to get because some models are still in disagreement. Some have some mixing in our area, as we can see on this model, and some have all snow. So we will keep you updated. Once again, it's still 3 days out, so it is just a heads up at this point, and we will give out the snowfall map, I would say, tomorrow at noon. And this is just to give you a reminder that there is the possibility for seeing some heavy snow Thursday night into Friday, and then it could turn around and bring lake effect snow for the rest of the weekend. So we are still tracking that out. We will keep you updated, but if you do have to do any holiday shopping, I would definitely recommend getting it done either today, tomorrow, or Thursday. That is when it will be dry and travel shouldn't be an issue. Whereas when Friday comes around and the weekend, tricky travel is possible due to snowfall and even some mixing on Friday. So for the rest of today, we will just reach the upper 20s. We will continue to see sunshine with an increase in cloud cover for tonight, so it's not going to be getting as cold overnight as last night, but clouds will decrease for early tomorrow morning, and that gives enough energy to kind of drop the temperature to the lower teens right before sunrise. So it still is going to be a chilly morning with temperatures in the lower teens to start tomorrow, and then we will just be around the mid-20s once again tomorrow at noon. We will be seeing sunshine still. So for the rest of today, highs are just going to reach the upper 20s. A little bit of a breeze, but it is pretty cold. We are seeing sunshine, so that helps a little bit. And tonight we will not be getting as cold as last night. Lows will just be in the lower teens. Sunshine continues for tomorrow, and clouds come in for Thursday. So our next chance for unsettled weather looks to be from that system that's out west on Friday. At this point, mixed precipitation is possible. We will keep you updated on that. And then lake effect snow picks up for the rest of the weekend into the beginning of next week, Gary.
Boy, is it going to be chilly.
Yes, chilly overnight, so chilly mornings for us coming in.
Very early. Hannah, thank you. With consumers facing high inflation.
Tonight, we go over to Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. Oh, we have an alert day we're looking at right now.
Yeah, this is just to give you the heads up that traveling conditions could be a little tricky Thursday night and into Friday. So we're going to be spending a little bit more time on this tonight. Again, talking about some accumulating snowfall. Again, focused here on Thursday night and into Friday. The snow could lead to some scattered power outages too. And because of that, National Weather Service has a winter storm watch in effect for all of central New York. Again, Thursday night into Friday. Until then, the weather stays pretty quiet. Current temperature is 26 degrees. Like last night, we are going to see rapidly falling temperatures. It's clear out there, and it will stay clear this evening. Temperatures drop into the teens, and we'll also make it into the single digits again tonight. So another cold night ahead. We're dry on Wednesday, and then as we head into Thursday night, we will be tracking some snow, and we'll give you an early look at how much we can expect across the region by Friday morning. And that's coming up. Kristen, back over to you.
It took a jury less than 2 hours.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. Another lovely sunset taking place tonight. This is a live look at our Cabby Tower Cam. It's a cold and clear night ahead. And like last night, I think many areas fall into the teens and single digits. So a cold start to Wednesday. We'll see lots of sunshine as we head into Wednesday afternoon. The weather in the short term looks really quiet, and it looks seasonably cold across the area. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Again, things looking pretty quiet. Just a reminder, we had the sun out today. We had some melting snow. Even though it was below freezing, the sun can still melt snow. And the melted snow will have a tendency to freeze on untreated surfaces, so patchy black ice is possible again tonight. I think it'll be a little bit less widespread than it was last night. Westmoreland checking in with 24 degrees, Whitesboro 25, Big Moose 22, Dolgeville 23. Across Southern Valleys, Columbus 22, Cooperstown 25, and a cold evening to walk the dog. Temperatures will drop very quickly into the low 20s and upper teens. Tonight's featured dog is Daisy from Utica, And if you want to be part of this, head to Bill's Buddies on Facebook. This is brought to you by StaffWorks. A large storm system is getting all kinds of headlines and attention, producing a lot of weather across the country. Severe weather taking place in the south tonight. This weather system will march east and develop along the coast and bring some snow to our area as we head into Thursday night and Friday. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast, we are looking at partly cloudy skies tonight, overnight lows in the teens. Looks like a sunny day tomorrow and a beautiful afternoon. Temperatures in the mid-20s by noontime, will be close to 30 degrees in the afternoon. Tomorrow night, clouds start to thicken up as the next weather maker approaches. Thursday, we are dry during the day, so you have to run errands Thursday. Should be fine. Even the evening commute should be okay. It's not until after dark, after about 5 to 6 o'clock, that snow starts to break out from southwest to northeast. And I think most of us will see the start time of snow after about 8 o'clock across the area. Snow breaks out and continues into Thursday night and Friday. The early call here, and this is just through Friday morning. I'll explain why I didn't lump this all together, because we do expect more snow Friday night. We're expecting about 4 to 6 inches of accumulation south of Utica, south of the Mohawk Valley, north, including the Mohawk Valley, 2 to 4 inches of snow. Again, we do get more snow on Friday, but there's a lot of uncertainty as to where this storm goes, and that will ultimately determine how much accumulates for this total event. And this is the difference in where the snow falls on Friday afternoon. There's some suggestions that the heavy snow falls south, but it could still also fall in our area as well. So again, it looks like we're going to be getting at least 3 to 6 inches of accumulation by Friday morning, and it's likely we'll pick up more snowfall throughout the day Friday too, and we will continue to keep you posted. Cold tonight, down to 10. Tomorrow, sunshine. Beautiful, high of 30. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Some scattered snow showers as we head into the weekend and early next week. Temperatures will be in the low 30s. Pretty active weather pattern ahead, and coming up in a few minutes, we're going to be breaking down how this is going to be impacting travel for Thursday night and Friday.
All right, Bill, thank you.
Thank you. Well, severe weather right now.
Mother Nature delivering a 1-2 punch. We have winter storms with heavy snow and ice in some areas, hail and tornadoes in other. Here's reporter Jay Gray with the details.
Rare and violent December tornadoes ripping through Oklahoma and Texas.
Power went out, and about 2 minutes later, just really started hearing the storm going and started seeing all the wind and the rain.
Roofs peeled open, windows blown out, trees and power lines pulled down.
Proceed immediately to the nearest severe weather area inside the terminal building.
Passengers moved away from windows to interior walls and shelters at DFW Airport. While at Logan International in Boston, it's snow and ice causing major delays and cancellations.
They brought out carts for people, and see a lot of angry people here at the airport.
Brutal weather stretching from Northern California through the Northeast. Millions dealing with high winds, heavy snow, and ice.
My family's going to hunker down and pray that the electricity stays on so we don't freeze.
Forecasters warning the extreme conditions will continue to cripple travel plans and cause major problems over the next several days. Jay Gray, NBC News.
Coming up, new HEAP funding is available to help local families get through these cold.
Back to the Weather Center, Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis talking about the weather event coming up later this week.
Yeah, talking about travel impacts for Thursday night and Friday. We have widespread accumulating snow in the forecast, and we are expecting at least a few inches. This type of snow is expected to be that wet, heavy type, so even though we are not expecting a lot of snow, it could still have a very large impact on travel, especially Thursday night and into early Friday. There's also going to be some wind here too. I don't think visibility will be an issue because the snow won't really have the ability to blow around like it would if it was that light fluffy type. But still, some slippery roads to be had through Friday morning. Some scattered snow showers heading into Friday afternoon. A reminder, we have a meteor shower that continues this week. We have clear skies tonight. The Geminid meteor shower. You're going to want to look to the east for shooting stars. I actually saw a few of them on my way home last night, so definitely something worth checking out. Of course, it's going to be cold tonight. Long-range predictions keep the cold weather around, so it looks like winter is going to be settling in here as we head towards Christmas. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things look quiet this evening, looking at temperatures in the teens. We're dry, we're sunny tomorrow. We're tracking some snow heading into our area as we head into Thursday night. look at the forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
On the coldest day of the season, the governor is announcing more money to help heat your home. Governor Hochul says there is an additional $63 million in the Home Energy Assistance Program, or HEAP. The previous household maximum was $976, but now it's up to $1,000.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. Another cold night is expected across Central New York. Temperatures drop down into the teens and single digits. Let's take a live look outside. This is our Utica National Tower Cam overlooking Cooperstown, where the weather is looking pretty quiet. A reminder, too, we saw sunshine today, which means some melting snow could refreeze on untreated surfaces. Watch out for a few slippery spots tonight with some patchy black ice. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things are looking quiet. Again, some icy surfaces are still possible to form here over the next couple of hours. Let's take a look at our sky watchers checking in. Barneveld 17 degrees, Forestport 20, Old Forge 26, 19 in Inlet. Across Southern Valley's Richfield 22, Otsego 21, and Lyman and Eaton checking in with 22 degrees. Again, we'll see temperatures fall pretty quickly over the next several hours. The weather stays dry for the short term as high pressure remains in control. But as we look to the west, we have this big, large area of low pressure that is driving the weather across the nation, producing severe weather in the south, snow in the Great Plains. This is heading to the east. Secondary low pressure develops along this storm system, and it forms a nor'easter, which will be moving into the northeast as we head into Thursday night and Friday. And that does include our area with some snowfall. Tonight, skies are expected to be partly cloudy. Overnight lows drop down into the teens and single digits. A cold start to Wednesday. Looks beautiful Wednesday afternoon. Sunshine. Temperatures climb into the upper 20s. The weather stays dry Wednesday night. The weather stays dry Thursday. If you're running errands on Thursday during the day, we're expecting completely dry weather with increasing clouds. It's not until Thursday night, after about 6 to 7 o'clock in the evening, that the snow starts to break out. Snow moves into the region Thursday night and into Friday. And this is a look at what we're expecting to fall Thursday night into Friday morning. So this takes us through 7 a.m. Friday, 2 to 4 inches of accumulation in and north of Utica, south of Utica in the southern valleys, 4 to 6 inches of snow. This is expected to be that wet, very slippery type of snow. So even though we don't get a whole lot by Friday morning, it still has a pretty high impact on travel here as the kids are heading off to school. And I wanted to make note here, we are going to be getting more snow Friday during the day. We're going to hold off for now on putting together that piece of the snowfall picture here, because there's still a lot of uncertainty as to what happens during the day Friday. There's two general ideas as to where that heavy snow falls. It could still be here, or it could be to the south of us. And again, there's a lot of uncertainty with how much falls during the day on Friday. We will be updating these maps here. We'll give you an idea of not only what happens on Friday, but also a total for this event if you're really interested in what happens from start to finish. Again, look for this tomorrow. Tonight, clear skies down to 10. Tomorrow, sunshine, a high of 30. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Snow showers on Saturday. Lake effect snow showers continue into the weekend. It stays cold. Temperatures will be in the lower 30s. Overnight lows drop down into the 20s. Coming up at 6 o'clock, we're taking a look at a meteor shower for tonight. Stay with us.
Forecast and Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Dry weather will continue for the short term, but our eyes and attention are focused on later this week. We have an alert day for Thursday night and into Friday for widespread accumulating snowfall, enough to cause tricky travel first thing Friday morning. The snow is expected to be that sticky, slushy kind that we saw on Sunday, and that could lead to some scattered power outages too. We're looking at a winter storm watch in effect for all of central New York for Thursday into Friday. We're going to take an early look at some of the snowfall that's expected, at least for part of this event, beginning Thursday night. 19 degrees is the current temperature. It continues to cool off rapidly. We'll see the same sort of temperatures tonight as we did last night. Things look dry in the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Again, cooling off quickly this evening. We'll drop into the teens and in single digits as we head into tonight. A dry, sunny Wednesday, but again, we're tracking more snow in the forecast as we head later into the week. Look at that forecast coming up. Kristen, back to you.
A partnership of two technology companies has brought...
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. Another cold night is expected. Temperatures drop into the teens and single digits, all thanks to clear skies. Let's take a live look outside. This is our Cabby Tower Cam overlooking the city of Utica. With clear skies in place and dry conditions, again, not only do we get a cold night, we also can see some meteors. This picture was taken yesterday by Casey Lynn Pierce. Beautiful shot of this, and you might catch a few of these tonight. We have the Geminid meteor shower, which will continue tonight and for the rest of the week. But again, sky conditions are pretty tough this time of the year to get clear skies in December. It's a tall thing to ask as we average about 80% cloud cover. But again, clear skies tonight. You want to look to the east for some shooting stars and pack some patience. It'll be cold. Make sure you're nice and warm if you're going to be out and about doing that. But again, we've had a lot of luck recently with that so far. Maybe that'll continue tonight. Middleville, 20 degrees. Old Forge, 26. Across Southern Valleys, Sequoia, 22 degrees. Paynes Hollow, 22. Newport, Jason checking in with 21. High pressure in control of our weather tonight as well as tomorrow, but things start to change. This storm system to the west will be heading east. It's driving a lot of weather across the nation, producing severe weather in the south tonight. Eventually, it'll produce a nor'easter moving up the coast here for Thursday night and Friday, and we will see part of that in our area too. Tonight, most partly cloudy skies tonight. Overnight lows drop down into the teens. It's a cold start to Wednesday, but it's a beautiful day. Plenty of sunshine throughout the afternoon. Temperatures will be near 30 degrees. We're dry Wednesday night. Heading into Thursday, it's dry. During the day, Thursday, I think we're dry throughout the entire afternoon. So if you're running errands, no worries here weather-wise. Snow will be breaking out Thursday night from southwest to northeast, beginning by around 6 to 7 o'clock in the evening. Snow becomes widespread later on into the evening and into Thursday night, and that's when it's going to have the highest impact on travel. By Friday morning, about 2 to 4 inches of snow will be on the ground from Utica in points north. South of Utica, 4 to 6 inches of snow on the ground. There's more snow in the forecast for Friday. I left this part out because there's a lot of uncertainty with how this is tracking specifically for Friday. We're not sure if this is going to be, the heavy snow is going to be to the south or it'll be in our area during the day Friday. So do look for additional snowfall maps, additional accumulations here throughout Friday afternoon and Friday evening. Cold tonight down to 10. Sunshine tomorrow, a high of 30. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Snow showers over the weekend, lake effect snow showers. Most of that falls north of the Mohawk Valley, but we will be keeping an eye on it. Temperatures in the low 30s Monday and Tuesday. We'll be right back.
Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis, and of course we are following an alert day coming up later on this week, and this is just to get everybody acquainted and ready to go because we're going to see some snow.
Yeah, we're talking about a messy Friday morning commute. We're going to get some snowfall here beginning Thursday night. This could very well be a long duration event, more than 24 hours. So again, we're just putting the bug in everybody's ear that we're going to be wanting to watch this pretty closely. National Weather Service has winter storm watches up for this. So we will be keeping an eye on that. Again, snowfall, the primary concern here. Over the course of time, this adding up to what I think we saw on Sunday, but more than what we saw on Sunday. Certainly thinking very messy conditions like it was on Sunday. We were expecting that wet type of snow to fall once again. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It's looking quiet across the region. Some clouds have snuck into the area. It's actually keeping temperatures from falling in parts of the area. Griffiths is 26 degrees. I don't think we'll drop down into the teens tonight under partly cloudy skies. Again, tracking our next snowmaker. Look at that forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thanks very much. It took a jury less than 2 hours.
Central New York's most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
Good evening. We're taking a live look outside at Utica National. Tower Cam is overlooking Cooperstown. Pretty quiet night across the region. We are dry, seeing a mix of clouds across parts of the area, but we are still keeping an eye on the Geminid meteor shower. It's been wonderful to see some shooting stars in the night sky in the month of December. Cloud cover is usually an issue this time of the year, but again, we've been able to get a few glimpses through the breaks. This picture taken yesterday from Casey Lynn Pierce And look to the east tonight. Again, some cloud cover out there for now, but things will be improving. We should see decreasing clouds overnight and should be able to capture a few shooting stars. Radar and satellite image showing high pressure in control of our weather. Storm system to the west. This has been driving a lot of severe weather in the southeast. It will be heading east, developing as an area of low pressure along the coast and tracking up the coast as a nor'easter, bringing us snowfall as we head into Thursday night and Friday. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast tonight. Partly cloudy skies. Overnight lows drop down into the teens. It's cold to start out tomorrow morning. It's a sunny afternoon. Temperatures climb into the upper 20s to low 30s. Tomorrow night, the weather looks dry across the area, where we'll see an increase in cloud cover. And then Thursday, during the day, it's looking dry. So if you're running errands Thursday, no problems weather-wise. It's after about 5 o'clock in the afternoon that some snow starts to break out. And we are looking at widespread steady snowfall Thursday night into Friday, making for very slippery conditions across the area. Where the track of this storm, we've been keeping a very close eye on this throughout the course of the week. It's looking more and more likely that the heaviest snow from this that falls Thursday night and Friday will be falling just south and east of Utica. We think this is going to be the storm track as the storm moves up the coast. So again, heavy snowfall is going to be likely in parts of central New York. And with that being said, we wanted to give you an early idea of how much snow falls through 7 a.m. Friday. We're not quite ready to do the entire event, so when you're seeing these numbers, just understand there will be more snowfall Friday. But until Friday morning, we're thinking a general 2 to 4 inches in Utica and points north, and south of the Mohawk Valley, 4 to 6 inches. Again, more snow is expected to fall on Friday, and we will be giving you more information on that as we head into the day tomorrow. Tonight, cold down to 10. Tomorrow, sunshine, beautiful day, a high of 30 degrees. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Again, Thursday looking cloudy. Snow develops Thursday evening. Heavy snow Thursday night and Friday. Some snow showers here for Saturday and Sunday from some lake effect. Temperatures remain in the low 30s early next week. Jason.
Bill, thank you. We continue to follow the breaking news out of New Hartford. If you just tuning in right now, the old first look at the forecast at 11. We turn to Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. Oh yeah, it's alert day time. We're talking about this going into Friday or Thursday night into Friday, right?
Yes, and we're expecting widespread accumulating snow having a high impact on travel Friday, especially the morning commute. So we think this is going to be more snow than what we saw on Sunday. With conditions that can be quite slick here heading into Friday morning. We have a winter storm watch in effect for all of central New York for this. And again, that includes every county in our viewing area. This is for Thursday night through Friday. This snow is expected to start Thursday evening and continue all the way through Friday night. In fact, some hints that it might even continue as early or as late as Saturday morning. So this looks to be a long duration event. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It's dry across the region. Current temperature is 22 degrees with mostly clear skies. Temperatures will fall into the teens tonight, so it is a cold night ahead. It's a dry and sunny Wednesday. Beautiful as we head into the middle of the week. But again, we're tracking the latest snowfall forecast as we head into the end of the week, and that's coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. A massive fire destroyed the DPW garage in Camden.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. Another cold night across central New York. This is a live look at our Utica National Tower Cam overlooking Cooperstown, where conditions are looking dry across the region on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Shooting stars still in the sky tonight. The Geminid meteor shower continues. We had a fabulous view yesterday. Many folks spotting shooting stars throughout the course of the night. Going to want to look to the east and pack a little bit of patience. It takes a little time to catch a few meteors, but again, the conditions are pretty favorable for this tonight. This is a picture from last night from Casey Lynn Pierce. So good luck if you are going to be trying to do that. Partly cloudy skies across the region tonight. We've got high pressure that remains in control, at least for the time being. Our focus is going to be on this area of low pressure to the west, producing a lot of severe weather in the south. Low pressure will be redeveloping along the Atlantic coast and tracking to the northeast as a nor'easter as we head into Thursday night and Friday. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast, partly cloudy skies tonight. It's cold. We're down into the teens and single digits. It's sunny throughout the day Wednesday. Temperatures climb into the upper 20s in the afternoon. We're looking dry Wednesday night with partly cloudy skies. We're down into the teens. Thursday, we start out dry, mostly cloudy skies. Most of Thursday looks dry. We're trying to run errands. The daytime, the weather should be fine. Snow breaks out after dark, mainly between about 4 to 6 p.m. from southwest to northeast. And this is expected to come down steadier as we head into Thursday night, and it becomes widespread through Friday morning. The storm will continue as we head into Friday and Friday afternoon, as well as Friday night. This is a look at the track. This area in yellow, areas most likely to see 10 or more inches of snow, and that would be including parts of our area, especially south and east of Utica. It's too early to make a total snowfall for this, seeing that this could last into early Saturday morning, and it's Tuesday. However, we want to give you at least something. So here's what we're expecting for Thursday night and into Friday morning. So again, this is not the whole event. This is just through Friday morning. 4 to 6 inches of accumulation south of the Mohawk Valley, in the Mohawk Valley and into the North Country, 2 to 4 inches of accumulation. Again, do be looking for more snow maps as we get more information. We'll be putting out additional snow maps. So again, I do want to stress that's just the beginning of this, taking us through Friday morning, more snow Friday afternoon, as well as Friday night. Cold tonight, down to 10. Tomorrow, sunshine, a high of 30. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Thursday, cloudy skies, 34 for the high. Again, a messy Friday morning commute, more snow throughout the day. That continues into Friday night. Snow showers on Saturday, some lake effect snow showers as we head into the weekend and early next week.
Can't emphasize the snow map that you just had, just for Thursday night into Friday morning, more to come.
Right, and we will be giving you